Welcome back to the BG24 Public Affairs Show. I'm here with Michael Leach from the Ohio Department of Transportation. Great to have you here, Michael.
It's nice to be here.
How are you today?
I'm good. I'm doing well.
All right. Well, first question I wanted to ask you is, now I know the state is divided up into very many districts. Do you just work for the district that Bowling Green is located in, or do you work for multiple districts?
I actually work for District 2,
Okay.
which consists of 8 counties. Lucas County, Wood County, Fulton, Henry, Williams, Sandusky,
Wow.
Seneca, and Ottawa County.
That is a lot. Now, I know that the big thing going on right now in Bowling Green is the construction on I75. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. Right now, we have the most amount of construction that anyone has seen in Northwest Ohio. 75 is one of our largest projects right now. What that is we are adding another lane to northbound and southbound. We're increasing the capacity of the interstate.
So that'll work a lot better.
Oh yeah, it's from basically from Findlay to Perrysburg, 32 miles of construction.
That's a lot of construction. Now, how much is this project costing?
This particular project is costing $293 million.
That's an incredible amount of money. And who's paying for this project?
The project is funded through the gas tax. And additional funding is through the bonding from the turnpike. Without that additional bonding, we would not be able to deliver this project in a timely manner.
Can you explain those two things, the gas tax and the bonding, for viewers who may not know?
Sure. When you purchase fuel, gas, it's a tax from the state and also from the federal. It goes to the federal government. They send 95% of it back to the state, which it's used for transportation, for improving the roads and maintaining them. With the bonding from the turnpike, basically what we have done is the state has have bonds for future tolls to use in the future for the next 10 years, which is allow the funding for projects within the area of the turnpike.
Wow. And do you know how many people are currently working on this project at the moment?
On this particular project, on 75, we have 4 major contractors, which they have their crews out there, as well as our staff of engineers, an area engineer, and inspectors. So on our side, I know how many we have, but as a whole, I'd say there's well over 200 people.
Wow.
For the whole project.
That's really good, though. And how does the Department of Transportation decide which projects needed to be completed by when and by whom?
There's several key factors in determining what projects need to be, what becomes a project. The major factor is safety. Safety, the amount of traffic that the particular route receives, the condition of the road, and also the condition of the bridge or any other structure. That's the major determining factors for these projects and when they get done.
And now I know one of the most important questions that people want to know is, when is the estimation, the estimated date for this project that it'll be completed by?
Right now we're in stage 1 and stage 2 of the project on 75, and we're currently on schedule with it. It should be completed in the fall of 2016 is when we're looking for it to be completed.
That's not too far away.
No.
And do you think that the fastly approaching winter weather will delay the project, or not really?
There always is a possibility of delay. No one can predict the weather, especially if we had the weather like we did last year. But
that's very true. When
our engineers and designers are working on these projects to design them, they're also taking in consideration the weather and what the contractor can do during that time. So we don't foresee any major issues with that.
And are there any other major projects coming up that we should be aware of?
Well, currently right now, you guys in front of the University on Worcester Street, we just started this week. We're putting in new traffic signals from Dunbridge to Thurston, as well as pedestrian signals and new lighting and signs for the streets along Worcester. So that's being done right now. That'll be complete in November. In 2015, next year, on 75, we're going to construct a new bridge over US 6. And this is a really unique project. what we're doing is we're constructing a brand new bridge right next to the current bridge.
Okay.
And in one weekend, we will demolish the old bridge, slide the new bridge in place.
Oh, wow. That's incredible. Well,
So-
that'll be really nice. Thank you so much for being with us here, Michael. When we come back, it'll be Jasmine, and she'll be here with some members from BGSU Latino Student Union. Stay tuned.
Hi, welcome back to BG24. We are here with LSU Representative Jonathan Sambino. Great to have you here, Jonathan.
I'm glad to be here.
I'm so glad that you're here. So today, for those who don't know, it is Hispanic Heritage Month, all right, for those who didn't know. So could you give me a little elaboration? First of all, let's see, where are you from?
I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
All right, so you are from Brooklyn. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
So is it different? Is the atmosphere different up there than it is down there in Ohio?
It is completely different.
Do you like it better?
I love it.
All right, so September 15th through October 15th is Hispanic Heritage Month, and it's used to celebrate the Hispanic culture and the different heritage that we have. And President Lyndon Johnson, he approved a week, and then the length was extended by President Ronald Reagan. So do you have any yearly tradition that you do for the month or anything?
I never really celebrated it until I came here to BGSU and I joined the Latino Student Union. But what we do is in the Latino Student Union is for the whole month of LHM, Latino Heritage Month, we have meetings every Wednesday. And during the meeting, we have specific topics we cover that has to do with Latino history, Latino culture, and all that other stuff. So tonight we'll be discussing, I can't remember. We'll be discussing just like current events of Latino countries.
Okay, and so is it different for each heritage, or is it roughly the same? Because I know you have a lot of different heritages within the Hispanic Hispanic culture and everything like that. So does your family do anything different, or have your mother or grandma told you anything different that they all did before you were born or anything like that?
It varies because my family is mostly Dominican and Puerto Rican.
Okay.
So it's more of the Afro-Caribbean part of Latinos. And then as much for Central American and South American, they're more European mixed with natives. So what they do for LHM or any holiday they have is completely different than what we do in the Caribbean because of the influences.
Okay, and this celebration is a month long, and does each day have a different meaning or anything to it?
Well, during the LHM, we've had 2 Independence Days. So one day, I forgot which day it was. It was Guatemala Independence Day. And I think the same day as we had the kickoff meeting for LHM, it was Mexican Independence Day.
All right.
So this month so far the month has been very eventful so far.
Okay. And LSU has been getting a lot of recognition and everything like that. And I know that's all what the organization wanted. So is there any events that you have coming up for this month?
We have a movie showing called Los Tres Semanas.
Okay.
It's held by Ethnic Studies Department. They're helping us out with the LHM. And then later on, I think October 23rd, we're going to have our Latino Issues Conference.
All right. Stay tuned because when we come back, Jonathan is going to show us some new moves. Woo, woo. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
That's what I'm talking about.
It was so much fun.
Welcome back. And like I said before the break, we said that Jonathan was going to show us a couple of dance moves. So I'm ready. Got my dancing shoes on.
Ready?
I'm ready to kick something up. What we got going on today?
All right, so the easiest one is bachata. It comes
Okay.
from the Dominican Republic.
All right.
And even though every other country has its variation, there's no better way to learn it from the Dominican.
Oh,
So
that's what I'm talking about.
it's a simple 2-step.
Okay.
And it's basically 1, 2, you put your foot down, and then 1, 2, 1, 2,
Ooh.
1.
Oh, y'all
Two.
didn't know I could do that,
Want
did
to get
y'all?
fancy, throw a little spin in there.
Oh, wait, come on, let's try this again. Okay. Spin, spin, spin. Woo! I like this. I like that. We got some more? You got anything different?
Okay, so the next difficult one is salsa.
Oh.
Comes from Puerto Rico,
Right.
Cuba, and Colombia is also very well known to having good salsa music. And I think it's like a 4 or 5 step. And basically what it is
Okay.
move your foot forward,
Okay.
back, forward. And then what you want to do is you want to pick up your heel from the foot that's planted.
Oh,
So do that.
man.
And then you just do that and then.
Oh, wait, I don't know if I can do this. Oh, wait, I think I got it. Ooh.
And on the 3, you can turn, get fancy with it.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3. like spin.
Oh,
and
wait,
go
go back
to
to
the same
it.
thing, exactly.
I like that. All right. Thank you so much, Jonathan. Stay tuned because when we come back, Ajante will be here with representatives from the BGSU organization College Against Cancer and Relay for Life.
Welcome back to BG24 News. I'm here with Santana Diaz and Ashley Spangler from BGSU's organization Colleges Against Cancer and Relay for Life. How are you ladies?
Good, how are you?
Lovely. So, what is Colleges Against Cancer? That's like a tongue twister. I can't even. What is your mission? Like, what exactly do you do to help the fight against cancer?
Yeah, so Colleges Against Cancer, we work hand in hand with the American Cancer Society nationwide, and our ultimate mission is to provide support for those affected by cancer in all capacities, whether you're a survivor, fighter, if you've lost someone to cancer. And our ultimate mission is just to provide that support and also just raise awareness about cancer and how it affects everybody, and to raise funds to ultimately, succeed in finding a cure for cancer one day.
So, I know it's a college thing, so how many chapters are there throughout the country?
There's actually a lot. Currently, there's Relay for Life goes on through into 19 countries. So there's, there's thousands out there.
That's really, so how long has BG had a chapter?
We've had one for roughly about 7 years.
So I know, like my high school, we had Relay for Life. So what exactly is Relay for Life and how does it tie in with Colleges Against Cancer?
So Relay for Life, it started in the 1980s with a guy named Dr. Gordy Klott. And he wanted to raise awareness for his American Cancer Society. So he walked the track for 24 hours and raised $27,000 himself and over 83 miles. So that was the beginning, and he then a few months later, gathered a few people, and that's how the first relay started.
And here at BGSU, our Relay for Life is a 12-hour event that Colleges Against Cancer puts on and supports, and that's where we get our committee from, is Colleges Against Cancer. So it's 12 hours from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m., a Saturday into a Sunday, and we hold our event at the Perry Field House, and it ties in with Colleges Against Cancer because that's where we get our support from. That's where we work with the American Cancer Society to provide everything that we need for the event.
So wait, are you walking for 12 hours or is it like,
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So there's teams all around the track. We have teams from like the community and campus that come, and as long as one representative from each team is walking, and a lot of people do walk the entire time, so.
Oh my, so last I checked, there were 34 teams, 134 participants, and $3,795 raised. Is there like a goal for participants or money that you have that you like to reach every year? Or?
This year, our goal is 50 teams, and we're so close to that. And then our goal from fundraising is $28,000. I know we can really get to it. We have a good start already, so I'm really excited, and I think we have a good chance of making our goals.
Yeah.
So how would students get involved with either Relay for Life or Colleges Against Cancer?
Yeah, so to get involved with Relay for Life, you can visit www.relayforlife.org/BGSU, and you can sign up teams there, and you can have people join your team, and you set goals to raise money. You can have a theme for your team. This year the theme's Disney, so we're really excited for that. So teams will come and they'll select like a movie or something to represent them. And you can also email us at bgcac.relay@gmail.com to get involved. There's still time to help plan. We have like a month and a half until our event, so we're really, looking for people to help if you want to, or you can just stop by to get involved and support us there at our event.
Gary over there, he loves Disney, so maybe he can get a team together. Get a team together. So, like, do you pay? Is it like a fee? Is it just a donation, or are you paying like a fee to be active in the event?
Yeah, so when you sign up, there is a $10 sign-up fee, and it's pretty much a donation to your goal, and then you set your own goals. So you can raise anything from $10 to people go above and beyond and raise hundreds of dollars. So it's really what you can get and what you want to put into the cause. Every little bit counts for this, and it makes a difference in the end.
So what other events do you have besides Relay for Life?
So one of the newest things this year is Relay for Life is teaming up with the bookstore, and we have Relay for Life t-shirts this year. So that's really exciting for our organization to do that. So that'll be coming in the next couple weeks.
And we also, in October, so October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so we will have an event in about 2 weeks in the Union Oval. We'll be having a bake sale, and all the proceeds to that will go to the American Cancer Society and to our Relay for Life. So that's one event, and we're actually this year, for the first time, we're collaborating with UAO. So that's exciting, and they're holding an event that is called Craft for a Cure, and it's going to be on November 5th. It's a Wednesday from 7 to 9 in the Union, and it's just another donation and promotional thing for our event. And people will come in, they can pay a couple dollars to build a craft and either take that with them, or we're hoping to find a local place to donate the crafts to either people who are affected by cancer, or maybe go to a hospital nearby and donate that. So
that is amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here, ladies. And when we come back, we will be chatting live about recent celebrities' arrests. Stay tuned.
Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about the Amanda Bynes scandal that's been going on. So what do you guys think of that?
You know what? Amanda Bynes, it's like, is she relevant anymore? Like for us
I mean, I think she still is.
Are you serious? What have you seen her in?
Easy A is one of my favorite movies of all time. And she's fantastic in that. And I mean, she still has like older movies that are still popular. Like She's the Man, that's like an amazing movie.
Well, this is where it comes from. Amanda Bynes, she had one of the most popular teen shows on Nickelodeon, The Amanda Show, where she played like so many different characters. And so I think that I wouldn't necessarily say that she isn't relevant. I would say that the younger people do not know her. I was born in '91, and I'm pretty sure you all were born around that same time. So if you were born '91 through '93, you might know who Amanda Bynes is. '94 and over, you don't know who Amanda Bynes is. So she doesn't have an impact on the younger generation, but on our generation, I mean, she's just Amanda Bynes to us. So it's just not like she's anything prevalent or relevant to our lives, I would have to say.
No, my little brother was 10. I was like, do you know who Amanda Bynes is? He was like, who is that? He was like, does she live around us or something? He's like, he had no clue. So I don't think her impact on them is going to be as strong as far as drinking as like Justin Bieber when he got one.
Well, let's talk about like, what actually happened to her.
Okay.
So
what happened to her?
The DUI.
Right.
She got caught for being being under illegal substances while driving, and she was taken to prison and jailed for a little bit. So she was also kicked out of fashion school for failing her classes, which is a big thing.
She went through her first arrest. She went through her first arrest around 2012. She was arrested for her first DUI. She was sentenced to 3 years on probation. She had to take 3 months of alcohol education classes. And then she went through that, and then so she applied for her merchandising and marketing school. She did all that. Then she was kicked out again. And so then Sunday, she was arrested for her DUI and all that other stuff. And she's gone through so many other turmoil all up until this point. She was in rehab.
And she just got out of that.
Like yelling foul things at celebrities and just spewing out negativity for a while. And it's like, people don't even like you.
But I think it's so hard to grow up as like a child star, because we've seen it happen with so many.
Like Britney Spears. I love her to death,
Miley Cyrus.
I like Miley.
I like Miley too, but it's
twerking and all, but
been happening to a lot. Lindsay Lohan, that was a big one.
But I think drinking and driving is a serious thing, and that's the problem at hand. I mean, I don't really think it's her, but I think the problem at hand is drinking and driving. And as college students, they tend to do it a lot. We do it a lot.
And it's not even just drinking; it's like using drugs too and driving. Yeah.
We do it a lot, and it's stupid to do. It's dangerous. And we need to be more conscious about that. If your friend has been drinking, take her keys. If y'all gonna go out drinking, have a DD, designated driver. Be ready for things like that.
And I think celebrities might think that they're like over the law. Yeah, like they don't need to follow the rules.
I think that it's for us, for college students, we have so many limitations when it comes to, if you are an education major, meaning you want to be a teacher at some point in your life, you want to work in daycare, if you get caught with the DUI, you are no longer allowed to be a teacher anymore.
Go away,
that goes on your record. So I feel like athletes or stars or athletes, actresses, singers, it's just like they're their own person. They make their own money. They're able to do whatever they want to do. So this doesn't affect them as much as it affects us as college students, and I don't believe that it is fair.
I honestly believe that sometimes it like helps them. Like when you do bad things like Chris Brown, I don't care. Like I feel like being bad has helped his image.
It gets them noticed, but that's not necessarily a good thing, because they're just becoming more and more bad, and I don't know.
He's selling more records than he ever has, though. I mean, it depends on who you are and what you're doing. It's like sometimes that negativity, and that's not to say that it's a good thing, but sometimes that helps them. But for us normal people per se, that's not the same game.
And maybe it's like a phase, like they're just rebelling because they never got to do that when they were teenagers, because they always had to be in public eye, and now that they're like kind of out of it a little bit, they think that it's okay, like maybe I can do this. but people are still watching them. They're still relevant to people.
Well, I kind of feel sorry for Amanda Bynes because her parents were just like, they went through an interview with E! News, and her parents were just like, we don't know what's going on with her. We don't know where she's at. We didn't even know that this happened. So this is just something that we would really have to, you know, think about, like in our years, being famous or not being famous, being college students or anything like that.
Yeah, it's just really hard.
It's really hard. Living in the spotlight is hard.
It's very hard.
I don't want to live in the spotlight.
I do. I do. Give it to me. Give it all to me.
I don't know about that. I don't know if I give you all of the spotlight. Is half.
I mean,
half.
Drinking. I think overall, drinking and driving.
Using drugs and driving.
Using drugs and driving.
All
but
dangerous.
that's being distracted, eating and driving, putting on makeup and driving.
Texting and driving, that's a huge one.
Trying to DJ and drive. Like being distracted and driving, period, is just not a good thing. And I think that's the message that we need to be sending out. Not so much about her and what she's got going on.
And also, Michael Phelps, he was also, he got in trouble again. He got in trouble again. So it's just like Michael Phelps and Amanda Bynes, they're like living the same life. But Michael Phelps, he did a public apology. I'm not sure what Amanda is going to go ahead and do. All right?
Well, stay tuned because after the break, we will be telling you what to expect next week on BG24 Public Affairs. Hi. All right.
Welcome back.
So let's talk about the show today as a whole.
I really enjoyed everyone's segment.
You were so cute dancing. That was so funny.
Oh, you know, well, I have dancing days back in my younger days.
That was adorable.
Thank you, guys.
And Colleges Against Cancer, that's very important. It is Breast Cancer Month, so support Relay for Life.
Definitely
I've always wanted to do it, but 12 hours of dancing? Woo!
We can do half and half.
That sounds fun. That sounds
We
fun.
can do half and half. Do like a couple of hours.
And definitely visit the Ohio Department of State Transportation's website because that has important information. Well, that's our show for tonight. Thank you for joining us. See you next week, guys.
Bye.